Hello, everybody! Welcome to another Vengeance God streams. My name is Mikey Fatum, also known as Vengeance God, also known as Ambassador Kel, and I am so happy to be here with y'all today. So happy to once again still not be on fire. Hi, Trexpert. Hi, Definitely Not Real. Hey, Fragrance. Hey, Endeavor. Hey, Gorgo the Dreadful. I think have you been here before? It doesn't say first time chat, so you must be here before. But hi, Captain Ronnie. Hi, Definitely Not Real. Hi, Karas. Hi, Sherwood. Hey, Picard. Welcome, welcome. Yes, Gorgo the Dreadful. That was absolutely a soundbite from King Oger. Uh, and I have no shame. For some reason, when I was setting up the channel, every time I typed Vengeance God, my brain would shout "Shoo God" at me. So I decided to just go with it and make it part of my intro. There we go. I can't. I need to just move that shelf a little lower so that I have room to, frame my face correctly, but also show you guys the cool stuff I got up there. All right, Broseph. Well, welcome back. I'm glad you're doing okay in the ice storm out there. World is LA's on fire. San Francisco had an earthquake, thankfully not a big one. Texas is freezing. Woo! Climate change, everybody. Sorry that we're starting a little later than usual today, but I had a really fun meeting with some of my former coworkers at Cryptic. We're starting work on a thing, and I'm not going to give any more details than that because I don't want to jinx it. But yeah, there's a thing, and I'm really excited about it. Charis, yeah, but it wasn't a bit. It was a 3.5. There was a 3.5 earthquake. But yeah, we first started work on this thing. We discovered in December of 2023, which means that's also when we all first found out that of all the stuff that was going to be happening with Cryptic. I didn't realize we'd known for that long. Yes, Chadwick, I leaked it here. A thing posted on Reddit and all the news sites. Endeavor, not an STO thing. No, my days of working on STO are done, unfortunately. Although I'm hoping to get some more devs on for streams in the future. Fragrance, exactly. STO is. I can't believe I'm about to make this joke. STO is sexually transmitted osteoporosis? I got nothing. It is a fun thing. It's with Cryptic people, but it won't be for Cryptic, if that makes sense. But yeah. So yeah. Good evening, Sheeb87. Yes, clip that. Are we gonna fight with swords? No, that's a different thing. And I'm gonna work on setting that up. But yeah, if folks who are just joining us, hello. Yeah, that's exactly how we're starting today, Nels. Hello. Good to see you all. We're about to play some Star Trek Online today. Oh, thank you, Cadrick McCarthy. Named his Nagus in honor of me. Kale's Boon. I love it. We're gonna play some Star Trek Online today. Probably gonna continue working on, upgrading my ship and getting some content done. Maybe we'll play some story missions today. I haven't played a story mission in a while. But if you're new here and you haven't previously followed, please throw us a follow or a subscribe on YouTube or subscribe on Twitch. Anything you can do helps. We're working on the path to partner now, which means we need to start to get 75 people average per stream. We got up to 100 on last Monday with the interview with Nick, which is great. But the more we can get closer to that, that's the last thing we need to get to partner. And then the faster we get to partner, the faster I can hopefully start doing this for a living and not have to find another corporate job, although I am still applying for those. If you're listening, don't worry, Mom. Hey, thank you for the follow to Vex Saturk. I hope I said that right. All right, well, let's quickly run down the starting business. I've got some socials that I would love for you to follow. Hey, DNA Squared, welcome, welcome. There's listed right there. I've got 3 podcasts on the Ace of Geeks podcast network. Thank you for joining us, Tvek. I've got a TV show that I run called The League of Swords, which you can find on YouTube or at their website. We have an awesome Discord in this community that people are hanging out and chatting in all the time, and I've loved to see it. And, of course, I have a wish list. Seta, if you're here, the microphone arm you bought me arrived yesterday, and thank you again so much. Anguis Regina, thank you very much for the follow. DNA Squared, I am okay so far. Although I haven't looked at the map yet in like an hour, but I don't think anything's changed. Most of the fire updates I've been getting on my fire update app are about evacuation areas being downgraded, which is great news. I was about to show you all the map, but I probably shouldn't just show exactly where I live on the internet wide. But yeah, I've got I'm still a couple of miles from each of the 2 big fires that are still going on. If we get through the high winds of Tuesday, then I think we'll be okay. But the high winds tomorrow morning are going to be the big problem. So, fingers crossed. I think we're going to do okay. Thanks for lurking in the shadows, Akiligan. And thank you very much, Anguis Regina, and thanks for joining chat. I'll do my best. All right. Hey, Kitchen Witchin', welcome, welcome. All right, everybody see the game okay? No, because I clicked on guests. I'm glad I double-checked that. I just had a weird feeling. Let me turn on desktop audio so you can hear it too. Yeah, I guess we can play a story mission. I think Scorpion's Abyss is the one that I deeply, deeply struggle with. Because that's... Let's see. And what's Eye of the Storm? Okay, so that's another season finale one. I don't know how I ended up with this random collection of missions. Okay, don't play Scorpion's Abyss. It's bugged. Got it. Well, let's do Eye of the Storm then. Oh, God. I'm so sorry, Trexpert. Health insurance in this country is bullshit. Oh, quick check. Is Muds on a decent sale? No. Nope. Okay. Oh, and I should do my reputations before I get started. All right, there we go. I know you would have told me, Charis, I believe in you.
Welcome aboard. We can begin the briefing once Admiral Lita decides to grace us with her presence. Unclear. For some reason, she wanted to go over things here, rather than on a secure comms channel.
I should read my character's dialogue. Gotta figure out a good voice for my character. He's a Klingon, so it's gotta be like, you know, down deep somewhere. A little bit of a growl, maybe. Terrans can be overly secretive, especially when the stakes are high.
True. And the stakes don't
signal from the Enterprise. That is to say, the ISS Enterprise. Admiral Lita requests permission to beam aboard, Captain.
Click on speak like they have something in their mouth, because they do. It's like Ferengi. I remember both Armin Shimmerman and Aaron couldn't do the voice without their teeth.
Looks that way. Permission granted, Kiona. Instruct them to beam her directly to the bridge. Ready to get to the bottom of this Terran cloak and dagger?
As I'll ever be, Captain. Let's check my traits.
Well,
Oh,
this certainly is a clean bridge, Captain. No blast marks, no blood stains on the carpet, to remind people what happens to traitors.
and it does look like my my 2 ship traits got... Oh, and all my personal ground traits got undone too. I don't even know if these are ones I want. Yes, they are. Yeah, those are all good. Okay. Pretty sure my my cannon is an assault weapon. Let's find out. Yep, assault cannon. Okay. There you go, Trexpert. Then I'll just email them and be like, cast me, and they'll be like, that's not how it works. Huh, that seems good. I definitely had holo decoys activated. Take some bonus melee damage. Probably not the best trait, but it's fun to have for my character who I run melee a lot. What about... What do you think I should grab for the last one? One of these 3, maybe? I didn't know there was I didn't know there was a bug with the lighting at ESD. Yeah, thankfully I only run one character mostly, so that's not an issue. It's great. Strike team spec? Okay. Let's see, what do we got here? This doesn't seem that useful for me. What? That sounds amazing. Yep, definitely want that. Definitely want innocuous. And plus cannon weapon damage. Alright, space reputation. Good news is we've only got 4 of these, so it's not... So it's real easy to equip them right now. We'll have to make decisions later as we get better at that stuff, but... Fragrance! I hope that's sarcasm. Alright, let's keep going.
Be sure to forward your feedback to Starfleet Command. In the meantime, I suggest going over any last-minute details we need.
Captain, please. I've been in every tactical meeting you have. I know the score here. We're We're going back to my Pavo.
Is the game loud enough? Can you guys hear that?
Battle before the Emperor can pull off whatever mad scheme he's conjured up. It's a bold, mad, and extremely dangerous plan. Must be one of the
I'll just read that the way Broseph intended it. Sarcasm on this stream? Never. Game is very quiet. Okay, oops. I think I just have to restart that chat now, but... Oh yeah, that would explain it.
Well, this...
I'll be sure.
Captain!
I realize defeating
And now the
the
lips are
Emperor's
moving
fleet
because
is
the
tall
game
order,
is louder.
But we're hoping a victory at Pavo will give Ilea the opportunity
Hey,
to
Examir.
contact with the other.
Taking down the Emperor isn't going to be easy, Captain.
Thank you very much for the
What
bits. I
Terran's up
appreciate it.
saying, if you mean to slay the Emperor, don't miss. Believe me, when I get the shot, I don't plan on missing.
It's so funny that whether their mouth moves depends on how loud the dialogue is.
When you get the shot, not if. You're awfully confident, Admiral.
So, like, Sean's lips are moving, but Lita's weren't because she was talking too quietly.
Let's just say you don't get as far as I have in the Terran Empire without having a damn good backup plan at all times.
I just love how much
So,
Chase
you do your
ate
part,
this
Captain,
role.
and I'll do mine. Things go according to plan. We'll send the Emperor back to Terra with his tail between his legs. And give your bald friend here a shot at talking down the other before they digitize us all.
For a second, I thought she meant me, and I was like, I am not bald, madam. Good luck, Admiral.
She's definitely up to something. I don't like it.
I don't really have the bass in my voice to do a good Klingon voice. You really have to have that Michael Dorn kind of down here. I don't have a lot of training with that. But I'll keep trying.
I recommend assigning a team to monitor the actions of Lita's vessel.
If we could get Mirror Lita. Thank you very much for the bits, Chukov. If we could get Mirror Lita and Shatner together, that would be amazing. I pushed for so long for Mirror Lita and Captain Killy, and I'm so glad we finally got it.
Under the circumstances, I think an extra layer of security is a good idea. Make it happen, Kiona. I don't have a good feeling about this. Lita might decide it's in her best interest to side with the Emperor. Old habits tend to die hard, after all.
I remember Chase at one point at a convention, I think it was one of the STLVs, was like, so you've been talking a lot about this, like, you know, me versus Captain Killy thing. Like, what do we have to do to make that happen? And I literally was like, if you ask Al, he'll do it for you. We've come this far with her. I'd like to believe she'll stay the course to the end.
I hope you're right for all our sakes. In the meantime, we should make our final preparations before we set out for Pavo. See you there.
Oh, I didn't know that, Kitchen Witch, and that's cool. That explains why he was one of the censors people. All right, let's get back to the guitar. Had Spock mind melted Lita, it'd be like that episode where Tuvok mind melted the serial killer guy. Just sitting in a dark room by herself. Mirror Lita and Mira Kumarke, that was absolutely subtext SFC, that they were a thing. I remember Paul mentioning that at some point, but I think it was subtext that was
Final preparations are wrapping up, and the
not-
flight will be underway soon.
we didn't push it hard enough that it could be explicitly text in case somebody had a problem with it. I don't know why anyone would, but
Acknowledged. Once we're on the other side, each squadron will form up around their assigned intel ship. Keep them in one piece. They're your ticket home.
understood, Captain.
Our primary target is the ISS Acheron. She's the Terran flagship, commanded by the Emperor himself. We've identified a large number of capital ships and escorts in place to protect the Acheron at all costs. Expect heavy resistance. This is it, everyone. Good luck. We'll see you on the other side. Enterprise out.
Oh, they were definitely roommates. Terran roommates, baby. Ryan, I know you can read because you read texts from me all the time. Yeah, Kitchen Witch, and most people would probably just read it as text. It's pretty textual. It's homotextual. Help, move us into formation. All hands, prepare for transit.
Enterprise to fleet. Prepare to get underway.
Yes, Drexbert. Absolutely.
It's good to see you again.
Passing by the USS
Looking
Khonshu
forward
after
to a
playing
rematch
Marvel
with
Rivals
Terrans? I know we are.
is kind of hilarious and wonderful.
Khonshu to fleet. Intel vessels are standing by to generate the portal to the mirror
But-
universe.
Paul is such a huge comic
The
book
honor
fan,
is
that's
yours.
probably on purpose.
We'll open the portal on your mark.
Hey, Nihilus, welcome. I love all the weird different portals we've got. So wait, is this a solely Federation task force? Weird. It's just me and a bunch of Federation ships. Gorgo, he
Attention
should.
Terran forces.
Tough
Oh.
talk for someone about to have their backside handed to them, Captain. Check your sensors. There's no way you're getting the win here today, even with 2 Enterprises.
Oh, you still haven't figured out Starfleet, have you, Sylvia? Let me break it down for you. Sean's little speech was the velvet glove. If you don't shut up and stand down, you're about to meet the Iron Fist.
That's very true, Chekhov. But, you know, the solution to that problem was, of course, call Star Trek Online. Hey, G Servo Kai, welcome, welcome. But yes, Gorgo, when you're playing Rivals as Moon Knight, you really should have like occasional bits of dialogue where Khonshu just comes in and is like, "What are you doing? Why did you die to that man? That's a Spider-Man. You can kill him."
Funny thing about iron, Lita, it melts. And all of you idiots just flew into a crucible. Maybe we'll forge what's left of your ships into something useful when it's over. Or maybe we'll leave the debris field here as a monument to your complete and total failure. Tilly out.
Red alert! All hands, battle stations.
So much for diplomacy. Looks like they're going for our intel ships.
Naturally, Terran captains will be looking for the big kill to impress the Emperor.
Right. Let's make sure we deny them that opportunity.
Why am I moving so slow? Okay.
For them, it's okay.
Yeah, but I want to be at full throttle. Oops! Flew right into the big thing. Don't die, Nihilus, you say, but I have done it. I need to remember, as cool as it is to come out of cloak and blow up 1 billion ships, the role of this type of ship is to skirt around the edges and attack things. Listen to that super cool... I forgot the name of the instrument. What's it called? But the one that we had the amazing concert for that one time. Love that. Yeah, exactly, Trexpert. Overdoing it is often called for. Uh-oh.
Status report. What just happened?
Every ship in the fleet is trapped in chronoton stasis. For lack of a better term, we're stuck in a time bubble.
Captain, we're being hailed.
We would have loved to do that too, SFC. It was hard to get a moment of Will's
Sounds
time,
great.
unfortunately, except for the recording. Oh, this was the big reveal, wasn't it?
Captain Sean, you fought well, all of you. But it's over. All good things must come to an end, after all.
Over? This isn't over.
I remember
It'll
all
be
the
over
theories of
when we
people
knock that
going,
smug look off your
trying to
face.
figure out who the Emperor was.
Well, you're certainly welcome to try when I return, Admiral. For now, however, my destiny awaits.
Emperor Harry Kim was the backup choice if we couldn't get Wesley.
Taking a lot of fire over here.
Working on it.
Assist Admiral Lita. Juno, hurry. Fall back. Check the intel network.
Acknowledge Enterprise. Use your defensive position.
Apparently I'm protecting the Enterprise by ramming into it. Oh, Lord. Oh, boy.
Taking heavy fire. Diverting power from the portal device to shield. Understood. Hang in there, Khonshu. Help's on the way.
That's true. He certainly did, Charis. Is that the universe you made up in your head, Fragrance? Oh my god. What do I got in here? Just too much stuff. I need to clear this out. I need to put some stuff in a bank. Got this I can close. What's this? Oh, these are also... Oh, boy. Alright.
Something's happening. Enterprise.
Thanks
Oh,
for
whoops.
the assist, everyone, but I've...
Oh, crap. I messed that up.
Something's happening. Enterprise is breaking away from the battle. Current heading will take her into the other.
What? Hail them!
Thanks for the assist, everyone, but I've got business elsewhere. With the Emperor.
Alone? Against the Acheron and the other? That's suicide. Stick with the plan, Lita. We need you here, now.
Captain Sean is right, Lita. Remain in formation.
Aw, I'm flattered, Captain, but we both know the real fight's inside the other. With the big cheese himself. All you need to do is keep him busy out here. I got this.
You don't got this.
Enterprise is the least of our problems. I'm reading Terran reinforcements approaching the system at high warp.
Oh my god, Seta. Oh my god, that was a great joke. I mean, that would be a funny gag to do. Just have Harry Kim be the villain in everything we do, every surprise villain. I haven't seen Prodigy Season 2 yet. I really need to go and watch that. Yeah, this music is so great.
At last, the very core of the other. Their mind, heart, and soul all...
What did I do? Is it great pun? Man, I forgot the command I made. It is good pun. Why didn't that work? There we go.
Majesty,
With your power, we cannot fail. This weapon will be
Sycophant.
ours to command, and all of our enemies will fall before it.
Ours, Captain? I think you overestimate your role in this operation. Simply put, this is a game of chess between myself and the other. We are the kings. And you, all of you, are pawns. Do I make myself clear?
Tortured Soul, you play on with a mouse and an Xbox controller at the same time? How does that work? And Fragrance, if you're going to make that command, just include a link to Prodigy on Netflix.
As Crystal, Majesty, we await your orders.
It's good to see at least one of you has sense, Inquisitor. Prepare to move out.
Inquisitor.
I need to reach the central core, and the other won't make it easy for me. Do your jobs, and we won't have a problem. Fail me, and the other will be the least of your worries.
Gorgo, the mirror version of the tutorial intro quests. So many people request a mirror faction, and it would be so much work, and it would be so much not paying off. People don't really want to play evil.
I'm picking up an energy signature nearby. It's repeating, like a signal.
Someone wants our attention. Check it out.
Interesting.
As you command, Majesty.
Tortured Soul, that's a cool way of playing.
Is it making a bridge for us?
When this first launched, wasn't there a thing like where one of the bridges didn't go and you just had to stand on it?
They could dematerialize a lot of things. The bridge, the air, us.
Sir Boulevard,
Interesting.
we're gonna need Dexter here to tell you about narrative
My
ludodissonance.
opponent is welcoming me with open arms.
No, they don't, though, Chekhov. The Cryptic learned that the hard way. They put a bunch of work into launching City of Villains, and it wasn't nearly as popular. And we got a ton of complaints with Renegade's Regret. It's there's a small minority that people say they want to play evil characters, but they're actually not that they're not that prevalent.
May I remind you, Majesty, that a successful gambit involves an initial sacrifice in order to gain the advantage later in the game.
I remember there was one of the Star Wars games had released some data, and like nobody was playing Sith or Empire.
That's a good point. I'm looking forward to seeing what our host has in store for us. Let's not keep them waiting.
Oh, I don't think I mentioned this.
Analysis.
But
It's loaded with energy, hard to get a clear reading. We need to get closer and scan it.
I don't think I'm gonna mention this, but I do have to cut off a little early today because I've got a dentist appointment at 3 o'clock, so I'm gonna wrap up around 2. Nihilus, your name is Nihilus Zero. I would be shocked if half your characters weren't evil. Broseph, that's what this is.
The other.
I'm playing it right now.
The
A 3 or 4 mission chain where you play as the Terran Empire?
We'll need to disperse.
It exists.
There are 6 exterior power nodes surrounding the central matrix. We need to energize them and initiate a power transfer from
Thanks,
the
Drexper.
matrix. I suspect the other will reverse the polarity in active nodes once it becomes aware of our actions. If it does, reinitiate the transfer as soon as possible. Once all 6 nodes have been energized, we'll be able to move to the next item.
Yeah, that's a big thing for a lot of people, Kitchen Witchin'. People who want to play bad characters often roll their eyes and don't mind playing good characters. But there's a lot of us who don't really want to play genocidal maniacs. Understood, Majesty.
Keep your eyes open for any defense systems, Inquisitor. The other might have more tricks up their sleeve after all. Who knows? You might get to shoot something and show off some more for the Emperor.
Tortured Soul, that's why I'm doing the Discovery Reputation right now. I've heard it has many useful items.
I'll keep that in mind, Captain. Let's get to work.
Hey, try not to get fried by those power nodes, Inquisitor. That would be just terrible.
Save your spite for the enemy, Captain.
Is it just me, or was that a little too easy?
Ah, countermeasures. Destroy that drone before it undoes your work.
Does anybody remember when I won that bet with Loot Critter because he said this was impossible? Couldn't be done. Not this one, the TFO version. No, actually, no, it was the story version, wasn't it? That was a fun day. I mean, if we ever did a Terran faction, whatever we did, your character would end up being would end up having a face turn, because it just doesn't make sense otherwise with the rest of the game. You definitely wouldn't be able to play evil the entire time. You'd end up just going to the current timeline and working for Starfleet. Let's see if these guys do anything on the ground here. They do. That would actually be hilarious, yeah. If you came from the Mirror Universe and then played through these missions, that would be really funny.
Drone. Take it out, quick. We're halfway there. Sound
Whoa! Missed one. Gotta love Wesley just standing there and doing nothing.
2 more to go. Keep at it.
Kelvin at least makes some sense because, you know, it's the, you know, Kelvin timeline is a different timeline from Prime timeline, which is a different timeline from, I'm going too slow. It was a different timeline from the Mirror timeline, so you could have somebody who's a Mirror version and a Kelvin version and a Prime version. But if your character is from the Kelvin timeline, technically there's probably a Prime version of you running around somewhere in Starfleet or something. I wish there was an easier way to just, you know, reskin the tutorials.
Just one more left.
Make sure you add the lens flares, Gorgo. Oh no! Oh no! Ow! First of all, how dare you?
Well done. Deal with the remaining drones so we can move on.
A tier 1 Mirror Miranda would be funny. It'd just be another skin. We did, Trexpert. So the thing about STO is, as you'll see often from this chat, our player base is generally a little bit older than your typical MMO video game player base, and they tend to be a little bit more fight Mazix.
As I predicted.
They tend to be a little bit more
The
attached to
island's operation
traditional
is
Trek,
dangerous to North.
and for a lot of the audience, that makes things that aren't traditional Trek, like Kelvin Timeline or Discovery now, basically things that are new, are problems. Jonathan Collier, a new Star Trek Online would be awesome. You'd need a company that was willing to put the money into that, and right now there isn't a company like that. I would be sad if Star Trek Online 1 never went away, though, because, you know, all of these great performances by all of these Trek actors would be gone.
Tricorder's picking up another one of those command consoles nearby. It's online and ready for access.
Sir Boulevard, all you're telling me is that you're very old.
See it? The control pillar. Right over there in...
I love you, Kitchen Witchin'. The funniest thing to me was always when we went to STLV and like I talked to somebody who was, you know, at a Trek convention, and be like, hey, you know, you want to learn more about this game? We continue the Star Trek universe, and they would go, they would be like, well, I don't own a computer.
Deal with the new arrivals quickly.
You what? You're a Star Trek fan who doesn't own a computer at all? That was always wild to me. I miss my minigun. Well, this isn't great. Do I have to do something to these or just run away from them? Ow. 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 Oh my god. That's hilarious, Sir Boulevard. I would love to get copies of that. There's a wonderful clip someone has of an old Star Wars magazine, which is this long letter saying they're never going to they're going to stop publishing the fanzine because The Empire Strikes Back has ruined Star Wars forever.
The other has locked down access to command systems on this island. We need to destabilize local data security in order to advance. There are 3 data security locks here. Introduce intrusion programs into them to disrupt them. You'll have to do this one lock at a time. Disrupting one will open the next to attack, and so on.
It's funny because I've listened to a bunch of...
Will take time. Considering what we've experienced so far, it's a sure bet the other will send more drones to stop us. So, you know, keep your guns handy.
It's funny because I've listened to a few audiobooks recently that Will narrated, and so my brain is like, wait, is someone talking? Is someone narrating kaiju stuff to me?
Get started, Inquisitor. Everyone else get ready to fight. The other won't take kindly to our intrusion.
Take out that defender. It will reverse our work as long as it's linked with the system.
Ow. Eat dark matter! Oh, I know, Brosa. I'm wondering how old your uncle is. I have a working theory, a long working theory, that Kevin Smith accidentally created the fandom for Empire because Clerks was the coolest movie in the world in the 90s, and people who came up in that, you know, heard that argument about Empire being better because it's darker and decided that was their opinion now. I'm one of those weirdos who likes generally everything. I don't love everything. I really didn't enjoy season 1 of Discovery. What? How many times do I have to kill you? But I love most Trek that I've seen.
First lock is down.
And I love almost all Star Wars that I've seen. The surprising exception being Andor Season 1. Could not get into it. Way too dark for me. But, you know, art is subjective.
Second breach is underway. Take out the defender as soon as you can.
That's not the defender. Need to focus down the defender guy. Oh no, that's a summoner drone. There he is. Nope, him. Oh god. Yeah, I didn't love the Lorca arc. Season 1 of Discovery felt like they were trying very hard to do, like, you know, I always say we're not your daddy's Discovery. We're your daddy's Star Trek. We're Prestige TV now. Which I say in that voice because I don't like that. There was a long time where Prestige, in order to be considered Prestige TV, you had to have basically, like, lots of violence and lots of death and lots of boobs. And I'm sort of glad we've moved past that phase. It's because everybody in Hollywood tries to recreate what works. And what worked for Game of Thrones, even though I don't love Game of Thrones, was being that weird dark fantasy. That was what they were going for. Doesn't necessarily work for Star Trek. Chekhov, I have zero problem with boobs.
The final lock hack has
I am, on
Watch
occasion,
out for
a
the
boobasseur.
defender.
Probably shouldn't have said that publicly, but too late now. I had a hilarious conversation with my wife yesterday where I told this passing woman that her... I don't know if I should tell the story. Too late now. I told this passing woman that her shirt was hilarious, because it was. And my wife was jokingly like, well, why were you staring at her chest? And the woman had left at this point, and it was just me and my wife. And I was like, well, because she's got great tits. And my wife was like, oh, yeah, okay, that makes sense. I don't know if I should have told that story. Too late now. Honestly, Sexy Trek was probably more Enterprise than it was Discovery.
The last lock has been taken out.
That's the best kind of secure marriage, Chekhov. You're right, Trexpert, but I also have an image to keep up. I don't think I do, really. I don't think anyone actually cares. Which headcanon came true, Theron? I
did it.
Laugh because I made a whole bunch of Lorca is a mirror universe captain jokes while we were all watching season 1 in the office, and then when that reveal happened, I literally was like, I was kidding.
Confirmed, Majesty. The access pillar is operational and open for business.
Move out.
I am so excited to have her back in Starfleet Academy. I'm just so excited for Starfleet Academy in general. I really hope it's good. Got Paul freaking Giamatti. Got Becky Lynch.
Looks like the other has set more pawns in prisoner. Deal with them.
Damn it, Sir Boulevard, instantly banned. So many drones. Ow. It's sort of an old game design thing, but I really love the game gets more black and white as you take more damage thing. Yes, absolutely, Kitchen Witchin'. Star Trek is and always has been a deeply horny show.
Now this is an unexpected...
Oh, that's cool, Theron. The Discovery Klingon stuff looked old, and it was on purpose. Majesty?
This access tower is
That's
keyed
not
into my genetic profile. If anyone other than me attempts to use it, a self-destruct sequence will be triggered. They want to test me personally. Battle of wits between kings.
I see your orders.
This is probably an attempt to checkmate me, so to speak. So, while I play this little game, I need you to deal with any defenses the other sends our way until I turn the tables on.
Oh, that would be
Wipe
fun,
out
Trexpert.
any vermin that dares to attack you, Majesty. You can count on us.
Indeed. Ready weapons and prepare to defend the Emperor. That was about the
Heard
closest I've gotten to the voice.
Protect him at all costs.
Go, Exocomp Squad!
That didn't take long. Light 'em up.
Oh, that's neat, Theron. I did not know that at all. That's cool.
Coming from all sides.
Sir Boulevard, that's hilarious.
Defend the Imperial presence to your last breath.
We are Terran. Failure is not an option.
Yeah, that's true. Maybe the Kyrians, or maybe the Doctor rigged up something. He was like, I can use a medical degree and also some science.
We're in trouble here. Hurry.
He's not gonna hurry. He doesn't care if we die.
No! Unacceptable, Inquisitor! We will not withdraw!
God damn.
All right, listen up. I'm only going to say this once.
I hope so too, Arcane Flame. It'd be fun.
I'm disappointed. Disappointed in all of you. I would expect Terran officers of your caliber to be capable of fending off a few combat drones. But sadly, that was not the case. Instead, I had to intervene and use some of my personal power to eliminate the threat. Power I could have used in the upcoming conflict with the other.
Apologies, Majesty. We won't fail you again.
If you do, it will be for the last time, Inquisitor. Nothing else matters but my conquest of the other. Do you understand? Not you, not Tilly, not the Empire. Nothing.
We will see this through to the end, Majesty. And your inevitable victory. For the Empire.
For the Empire.
Captain. A word.
What? Make it quick, we don't have all day here.
Agreed. Listen closely.
I have concerns about the Emperor's state of mind. He seems erratic, unstable. If his condition deteriorates, our mission and the Empire itself will will be in jeopardy.
The burn was a cool concept. I think the explanation for it fell a little short. Because it was just... It didn't plug all the holes. You know, a lot of Star Trek fans are big on having all the holes plugged. Phrasing. But anyway, I thought it was the idea was to combine, like, to make the cause of the burn something that affected our characters personally. And I think that's a good idea. I think there just needed to be a little more connecting Saru's new little brother with, you know, exploding all the dilithium in the galaxy.
You are dancing.
I didn't think it was
very
stupid. It didn't make
close
me
to
angry.
treason here, Inquisitor. Because we need you to pull this mission off, I'm willing to ignore it. Once. But if I hear anything like that from you again, I'll drop you like a very bad habit. I won't let your weakness get in the way of my future. So, are we clear?
One of the things that I can do that I really enjoy about myself, if I may speak egotistically for a moment, is I can let a lot of stuff like that roll off my back. Even something like that I was like, well, that isn't really a satisfying explanation. Then I was like, and moved on. It's the path of peace, and I recommend it highly.
Let's get moving. Find the next bridge control and activate it.
Don't keep the Emperor waiting, Inquisitor. You're in enough trouble as it is.
We're the same boat, Captain. Don't forget that.
We'll see about that, won't we?
Yeah, I really liked that season of Discovery otherwise, so... The opening... Because that was season 3, right? Yeah. The opening episodes of season 3 are some of my favorite Trek ever. Yeah, DNA squared. I'm not disagreeing with that. Ow! We should add these guys to the Arena of Sompek. Oh, sorry. They should add these guys to the Arena of Sompek. Can you imagine how annoying that would be? Yeah, that's how I try to approach stuff mostly, Theron. Oh, yeah, Chekhov. I mean, the moment that I absolutely can't wait for is still going to be probably another 10 years. Because how long has it been? I don't know how long it's been since the movie came out, but 10 to 15 years. Hey, Becky, welcome. There's going to be somebody who comes online and says The Rise of Skywalker is the best Star Wars movie ever made. And because art is subjective, they won't be wrong. But it'll be because it's the movies they grew up with. Just like the kids who grew up on the prequels are now saying the prequels are amazing, even though my generation thought they were junk. And just like my generation who grew up on the originals thinks the originals are, untouchable religious text. And once I figured that out, it made everything a lot easier.
Let's see what the other has in store for us here.
It goes pretty good, Becky.
Already run a scan.
I'm enjoying
reading a
it.
dangerous
I'm having
buildup
fun
in
with
the
these
island's
lovely
plasma
people here.
injector systems.
What brought you to our shores today?
The other's about to turn the island into a plasma oven in a desperate attempt to slow us down.
Yeah, that makes sense, Charos. Chekhov, the Eaglemoss models that had the detached nacelles, I don't know how many of them they did, but the ones they did, I think had little plastic, like clear plastic pieces holding them on. But see, that's the thing, DNA squared. Rise wasn't crap, even if you and I both think it's crap, because art is subjective. And so if one person thinks it's good, it's good. Just as it is also bad. Art can't be either, and can always be either. Yeah, I love that, Trexpert. I love headcanoning things and explaining stuff. How can we stop this?
There are a number of heat dissipators on the island. I believe the other will trigger them to flood the area with intense heat and roast us alive. Damaging the dissipator units will engage automatic safety protocols and force them to retract. Once we've done that, to all of them, the island will enter a cooldown cycle and we can advance.
Trexpert, I guarantee you there's somebody on the planet who likes, you know, I don't know, House of the Dead or some other UA Bowl movies. Nihilus, you like my art. You subscribe to my channel. So in the words of, in the immortal words of Triple H, one thing that does bother me, though, as much as I'm like, you know, art can't be good, art can't be bad, we as a nerddom focus so much on the stuff we don't like. Whenever you get a bunch of nerds together, they love talking about the things they don't like. And I'm like, why don't we just talk about the things we do like? I don't know why that's such a problem. I have friends who love the 80s Flash Gordon movie, bros, if that's what you're talking about. Alright, understood.
Okay, let's do this. And do it quickly. I'd rather not get burned alive, if you don't mind. It wouldn't be a party without the drones.
I like how Mary somehow knew how annoyed we'd all be with the drones at this point. I love the idea that we're just throwing a handful of dark matter at these things. Chugov, no, I don't have an art stream. I don't do art, but, you know, hosting is one of the art-like things I do. And also, people on this stream watch League of Swords, which is definitely my art. Don't mind me, just burning to death. Nope, this. Oh, I'm also gonna explode. Oh. It's so much easier to TFO when you have multiple people. That is very true, Gorgo. And the exception to art can't be bad, of course, is stuff that is super fucking racist or other type things. Bigoted, homophobic in some way. But I guess that's still not good or bad. Well, it's bad, but it's more problematic than anything else. Ow. That's a very good point, Gorgo. Or, Nihilus. Sorry, chat is coming in faster than I can read and play. But yeah, once you quantify and hold dark matter, it is no longer dark matter. I wonder, when we finally discover the secret of dark matter and dark energy, will we still call them dark matter and dark energy? Of course, I, like every sci-fi nerd out there, am like, clearly dark matter is the secret to faster than light travel.
There's one to go. Take it out.
I like that I was giving instructions to myself there.
Enough banter. It's working.
Yeah, there you go, SFC. That's a good time during the best update ever, and the players all love it. I don't know who said that, by the way. Was that Steven or was that Al? Because what he actually said was, according to the data, it's the best update ever, and the players all love it, because we had a lot of people playing. And he was trying to explain something I mention all the time, which is that there's a whole bunch of people who play STO who never engage with us online, with them online. I would love to see a tactical boss based on Vengeance. That would be fun. That was Al? That makes sense. Was Al also the one who said they would only ever put alien ships in lockboxes?
It won't be long.
A new
Oh shit, I skipped the dialogue.
for you, Majesty. And for the Empire.
Vengeance and a Vengeance? That sounds amazing. Can we go one level deeper? Oh, yes, for the Empire.
Inquisitor, our stars are on the rise here.
You're delusional. There's only one star here, and it's about to go nova.
Oh, from Makosa?
The
Okay,
last
that makes
island
sense.
up there. End of the line.
Yeah. Never make promises in game dev. You never know what's going to change, especially a game that's long-lasting. I love how I keep accidentally pulling out my knife, like that's going to do anything. Wesley just face-tanking one of those beams. Oh god, they're going to explode! Oh my god, I can't believe you have the link ready to go, SFC. That's hilarious. Oh, good lord. Yeah, never say never. Never say we promise. It's just a bad idea. Ha! Nice. Oh my gosh, you mean there's something at the center of this that's a piece of old Earth technology?
And here it is. The machine within the god. Conqueror 6.
Yeah, that makes
sent
sense.
From Terra long ago to seek out new worlds. Worlds ripe for conquest. And now, thanks to me, it will fulfill its purpose at last.
Every time I've played this mission, it's really made me want to go back and watch the motion picture, and I haven't in so long.
You honestly believe this is the right call?
Do I think I chose the winning team? Absolutely. Though, I am beginning to wonder whose side you're on.
Well, what do we have here? You do realize that if Crusher pulls this off...
Well, thanks, Kenzen. I'm glad you're here.
Right?
Tool speed A run.
We? There is no we here. Just a traitor surrounded by loyal Terrans. Do the math, idiot. You're outnumbered and outgunned. It's over.
Is it now? I'm not so sure about that. See, there's a new goddess in town. Bow down! Or be destroyed.
Lita, thinking the paw wraiths will do the trick against V'ger. Slightly different power levels. Although I guess they're all basically gods. I just realized how low the cooldown is on hucking dark matter at someone. Oh no, Endeavor. Well, we were talking about different Star Trek opinions, so that's probably where the salt came from. No, but seriously, why did you have salt all over you? Oh, because they're unfreezing the roads. Right, of course. Ow!
Powered up! Find some cover!
Crusher doesn't care about anyone but himself. He thinks that the
Oh my god, there's so much lightning! Killy, if you could do something, that would be great. Ow. Oh yeah, that makes sense, Endeavor. Oh, that hurts. Get behind the thing.
And that's on. You're wrong. It will lead the Empire forward.
I mean, come on, Killy. You know better than that at this point. Oh god, she's burning me. She's burning them, and then she's going to burn me. Oh my god! Target Lita, please. Well, you're just the salt of the earth there in New England, ain't you? That was not the best New England accent I've ever done, but we'll deal with it. Pop McCon, Harvard Yard. You know, it's kind of amazing that the Mirror Universe ever invented hypersprays. You'd think that would just be like, you know, someone got hurt in battle, then they die. A door slammed on someone, then they die. Deeply curable case of the common cold, then they die.
Let her burn out, then hit her hard. I'm done. Inquisitor, you know we need to stop it. Remember your oath, Inquisitor, and who you serve.
Ow!
What's above the Empire, Inquisitor? Not even the Emperor.
Interesting, I didn't realize she also attacked the drones.
Vulnerable. Now's our chance.
Oh good, the beaming problem at Triple ESD is fixed. I would hope so, since that ESD went live a couple of days ago. We developed real hypo sprays in the 60s? What do they do? An unregulated hypo? Okay, that's great. Let me see. Yep.
Let her burn out, then hit her hard.
Got her. Have a great night, Kenzin. Or day.
Wait! Come back! We can still win!
Nah, we out. That's how the Paw Wraiths talk. They're all like, we hate the prophets.
Uh-oh.
Let's go mess them up.
Mojo there, princess. Looks like there's only one god left around here. And honey, it ain't you. I'm really gonna enjoy this.
He's going to destroy everything, Inquisitor! See? That's going to happen to all of us! You know I'm right!
I think we've
Oh, that's really cool,
about
Kuchi
enough
Witchin.
out of you, bitch.
funny. I feel the same way. Just about you.
Funny story. The reason our game is rated slightly higher is because of Killy. She had shit, I think that she says earlier in the game in her first set of missions. And it was supposed to get cut off. That was supposed to be the joke. She gets worked out and she goes like, "Oh, shh." But she it didn't get cut off for whatever reason. It just got put in the game. So they raised our rating. Assholes. That's right. Turbo Blood. Thank you.
That's not a good sign. Lead it to Enterprise. Get me the hell out of here.
The Terran reinforcements are about to arrive. We'll need to deal with them as fast as possible if we're going to have a shot at helping Ilea reach out to the other.
I think so, something like that, Trexpert.
Unusual energy surge at the center of the other. A confluence of great power is happening.
Watch it closely, Ilea. For now, we need to deal with the immediate threat, the Terran fleet.
Here they come.
Yeah, no, we definitely didn't get to M.
Battle stations.
That would have been a problem if we'd gotten to M. We probably would have edited the game and taken it out. Oops. Yep, that's true, operator. I would love to get if they put some lower decks folks in here. Who knows? Deca might do it.
Fortunately, I think that's free.
DeSoto the fleet. We're not going anywhere while the Acheron's around.
Defend the intel ships and concentrate fire on the Acheron.
That was close. What's the story about his wife and kids, Sir Boulevard? I never found out. Oh, wow, Sir Boulevard. Yeah, they definitely should pick up something from that. It would be good to have a story that, you know, puts Sean a bit more in the spotlight. I'm not doing well here. Alright, I can take down one ship per explosion. It's 5 seconds on the cloak buff, right? You have to be in cloak for 5 seconds. Ow! So let's see. I got to meet Chase. I got to meet JG Hertzler. Like, in the office or, like, in general? Because I met a lot of folks at cons and stuff. Aaron. Yep, got to meet Aaron. Smoke! Then most of them, I would say. Just the ones from the last few years I haven't met. Like, I never met Jason Isaacs or, I met Mary Wiseman, but that was because I got her to autograph something. So I don't know if that counts. Nope, don't want to do that. You didn't ask favorites, but my favorite was definitely JG Hertzler. Such a cool guy, and I got to talk to him a tiny bit about sword fights, which was great. Oh, you're welcome, Mystic Knight. Yeah, that was great. Trexpert. Man. Ha! That's awesome, Sir Boulevard. I love, good evening to you too, Kane McDragon. It's actually, it's afternoon for me. Okay, I'm gonna go take out this smaller squad over here first. I've got so many freaking, injuries on this ship now. Slowly creeping towards the enemy. What? What happened? Oh. Well, I got a personal endeavor. That's nice. Really thought I had that one down. This is gonna take me a while. Anyone in either chat who wants to tell me what I'm doing wrong, feel free. right, thanks, Sir Boulevard. Trexpert, the internal consensus with STO while I was there was always that it was the Prime Universe, or that we were trying very hard to be. Obviously, that was much easier when there weren't new shows coming out to contradict us all the time. Go, go, go! Oh man, I cannot wait for that Skeleton Crew finale tomorrow. That's going to be really good. Oh, taking items uncloaks me. Oh dear. Yep. Me too, Gorgo. It's really nice to just be able to be like, I don't take damage. SFC, what timeline are you talking about? Oh my god. Ah! What is that thing shooting at? Hey, Priority 1! Thank you, thank you, thank you. Welcome, welcome. What up, Rachel? Welcome to the stream, everybody. Welcome to the returning to the glorious tradition of watching Kale explode. I don't seem to be able to make much of a dent in the Archeron here. No, I know that, but what you said, hello, Salaknar! Welcome, welcome. You said there wasn't enough time for the devs to make a proper backstory or timeline like they did for the whole lead up to 2409, but like when wasn't there enough time? Happy New Year, Priority 1. How's your 2025 been so far? Hello? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is something protecting the Archeron, or is its shields just that tough? Wow. Hey, thank you for the follow, Zelda fan. Folks, if you're a raider from Priority 1, or if you're somebody else who just joined in, remember I'm trying to do this full-time, if possible. So any follows or subscriptions you can throw my way would be great. All right, we're blowing up this defense platform. I can probably handle that. If I can't handle that, I'm going to be very sad. No, I already blew it up. Okay. Oh, got it, SFC. Yeah, I don't know if anybody ever would have put the time in for that. The Path 2409 was definitely something they made up for launch. Oh my gosh. Yeah, one of the problems with writing something like a Path to 2409 in the modern era with modern Trek shows happening is that we don't get to decide that stuff. Nice, Rachel. I'll have to look that up later. Nice, Zelda. Good to see you. Thanks for joining. Screw it. Powers are gonna run out. It's those freaking missiles he's hitting me with. Those are what's killing me, but I don't know how to not get hit. Oh, that was silly. Nice, Rachel. Priority 1, we have been playing this one story mission the entire stream. And actually, I think it might become a problem soon because I have to go in a few minutes here if I can't blow up all these guys. But we will continue to try. Oh my god. Yeah, they do that for STO too. They just don't have the resources that Blizzard does. Can I repair these ships and get them back in the fight? Is that part of the mechanics for this? No. You too, Priority 1. Thanks for the raid, and go rest. Aggressively relaxing. I can't wait till that stuff hits Xbox One as well. Y'all are gonna love flying around in the new ESD. Why is my hull integrity draining as I log in. Wait, what's happening? I just respawned and got my whole integrity drained. Nice, aggressively relaxing. Yeah, they rated me over on Twitch. Ship is no longer under attack. Nice, Wolfpuck. That's fun. All right. I've got so many injuries on this ship right now, I can't imagine. That I'm gonna be able to do much here. But we're certainly gonna try. Thank you, Rachel. I'd love to see that. Well, I must have thinned out the herd enough, because this is the longest I've survived against this stupid thing. Whose shields do not go down. There it goes. Is this the last part of this mission, or is there another fight coming? Hey, Dexter. Welcome, welcome. I was moving hyper slow. Ah. Sounds great, Urosaurus. I love it. I think I need to take out this escort. I think the Archeron is kicking my butt, but maybe if I take out the last two Terran ships, I'll have an easier time. Ow. Okay, now it's just the Acheron. You know, you're right, Broseph. I completely forgot to do that, and I won't have time anymore. Balance, shields. Spam is delicious. If you've never had Spam Musubi, you're missing out. Oh my god, more ships warp in? Cool, I'm just going to be shooting at this for the next hour then. Dexter Bateman, I'm going to be taking them out to this really nice island where this chef is preparing a 4-course meal that's supposed to change the face of the planet. Or 7-course, or whatever it was. And mad props if you understood that reference. Not what I meant to hit. Excellent movie, Trexpert, you are right. Weird as hell, but excellent. Alright, using that Tychon's Rift, as requested. God. Yeah, cloak. Okay. Fire on my mark. It's the red one on the right side of bar 1. Okay, I will use that. Thank you. Hey, thank you, Foots. Oh, wow. Okay, I'm not sure what happened there. Welcome, welcome. Thanks for the follow. What brought you to our little stream? I sure am, Tech Travis. I need every eyeball I can get. I'm gonna milk the hell out of this. My game UI is a mess. I'm playing on a smaller window than I normally would because I want to be able to read chat. I do need to eventually get myself a second monitor. Oh, come on. What keeps hitting me? Nice, Foots. Well, welcome, welcome. Good to see you. It's the worst when I spawn and die immediately, yep. Spawn points should have been placed way further away in this game. I have so many injuries now that I think I'm going to not be able to do this. Let me cloak, let me cloak, let me cloak. Why won't it let me cloak? Oh, jeez. How do I toggle damage history? Oh, there. Looks like it's something magneto-hydrogermanic fusion explosion? Get me out of this fight for a second. Anybody got any idea why I can't cloak anymore? Is it like a ship injury I've got? We've got this guy down to 17%. I have not watched any of Enterprise, I'm sorry to say, Elite 438. Yeah, I think half my bridge officer powers are down due to injury, which is deeply annoying. I didn't know that could happen. Well, he's down to 11%. Ultron, I have some ship injuries. You're correct. Ah, there I go again. Oh, that's good to know, Broseph. Thank you. I will try that next go around if I don't immediately die upon respawning. There were a couple of these big missions that we started making near the end of my time in STO that were like just these giant fights that I struggle with so much. Because it's just like... No, don't go towards him. Oh, I hit that button on accident. Okay, that transferring via the arrow keys is extremely helpful. We're almost there. Fragrance. Well, Becky, you can't repair your ship in the middle of a fight. Can you? How do you do it? Where do I find components? Are they in my inventory somewhere? I'll see if I can get out of combat and repair up real quick. Other way. It's not gonna let me do it because I'm in combat, is it? Alright, well, I don't have enough components to repair a good half of the stuff. That's a good idea, I appreciate it. Just blow up already. 1%. Oh, thank God. I wouldn't reapply as CM anymore, Gamma Beta.
Ilea, what is it?
The other has merged with the Emperor. We must leave, Captain. We must leave.
I
Now.
did it! Thanks, Dexter.
Enterprise to fleet. Initiate emergency transit.
Yeah, sometimes in this game, just banging your head against the wall will get you through those big story fights. Especially if I'm flying a bit of paper. Trexpert, I love that reference. Ted Lasso is an excellent show.
We made it back. Barely. Most of us, anyway. You're right.
The time no more lies
I
ahead
have
of
a
us,
feeling
Captain.
this fight is just beginning. We're going to need every second to get ready for round 2. I'd like to go over this more on the Enterprise. Please beam over as soon as you can.
Acknowledged, Captain.
Before we left, I was able to sense conflict within the other. A struggle for control, for dominance.
So, the Emperor isn't in control.
Not yet. But despite their great power, the other is still a child in many ways. They may not be able to resist the Emperor for long. As long as neither one of them gets total control, we will still have a chance to disrupt the merging.
I don't know that I'd ever refer to a fan riot as good times, but good night, Salaknar. I hope you're right. Everyone, let's talk about this more on the Enterprise. Cogtash out. No, we will not. Okay, so if I leave here, will it restore me here? I guess it doesn't matter because I don't have time to do that cutscene. So, although no, it'll boot me out if I just leave it open. So, all right, folks. Thank you all. Whoop. Nope. Thank you all so much for joining today. I really appreciate it. Sorry it's a little short this week, but I was so happy to see all of you. I've got some socials for you to follow. Vengeance God on Blue Sky and Twitter, and Vengeance God 2 on TikTok, and I am Broken Infinity Films on Instagram. I have 3 podcasts on the Ace of Geeks podcast network that I would love for you to give a listen to. And hey, by the way, thanks YouTube chat. You guys were super active today. That was awesome. I have a TV show called The League of Swords that I think you would all really enjoy. We usually show episodes of it on the breaks here. We have a Discord for this community that I would love for you to hang out in and come join us. And finally, I've got a wish list if you want to buy me stuff. Thank you once again very much to Setaverse for the microphone arm and stand or mic holder. I really genuinely appreciate it. It's really going to help the streams. So I'm going to see who's online to raid. Let's do that. Let's see. I'm gonna make y'all watch some Sentai. Looks like they're doing, what is this? I don't remember. But it's Lightspeed Rescue. It's a Japanese version of Lightspeed Rescue. And everyone should watch more Tokusatsu. Not exactly helping out small streamers, but sometimes I want you guys to watch some amazing TV shows. If you like the stream, please tell your friends. Please tell your enemies. The more people we can get in here watching regularly, the quicker I'll get to partner, the more money I can make, the more I can do this full time. And I do want to do this full time. So any help you can give would be greatly appreciated. All right. Well, folks, thank you all so much for joining. And I will see you next time, tomorrow. Bye-bye, everyone. Bye-bye. Bye-bye now. Bye-bye. 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 That's a good suggestion, Mr. Knight.